Metal gorilla forged through the Zoid form. God the Lord protect the breeze, the iron storm. Strive Zoidstar sky. Ghost searches for hidden Zoids to fry. Second in the blue army to mighty Zoidzilla. Gore is the second strongest red Zoid killer, defending blue Zoid lands with red glowing eyes. The Lord Protector lives for red Zoid cries. Red Horn the terrible charges the blue light. On red mutants iron the steel gore will die. No evil force on Zoidstar will hold him back, as the Lord Protector goes on the attack. Whoa, whoa. Red Horn the terrible charges the blue light. On red mutants iron and steel gore will die. Oh, no evil force on Zoidstar will hold him back. Oh, as the Lord Protector goes on the attack. Meeting the challenge of Red Horn Zoid host. Destruction and mayhem Gore seeks the most. In the war zone the blue Zoid Gore stands tall. Still the Zoid sucks, climax, come on. Hellrunner sea razor slides will fall. Out from the shadows rises Silverman. Mad android with his insidious plan, constructing Zoids of twisted steel and fire. The black Zoid will bring his techno-hearts to fire. Against the black with dodge strikes the first blow, casting the abomination down low. But from its wicked steel soul it rises anew, to cut the road and leave his head a shoe. Red Horn the terrible charges the blue light. On red mutant iron the steel gore will die. No evil force on Zoidstar will hold him back, as the Lord Protector goes on the attack. Whoa, whoa. Red Horn the terrible charges the blue light. On red mutant iron and steel gore will die. Oh, no evil force on Zoidstar will hold him back. Oh, as the Lord Protector goes on the attack. Zoid stands tall, his Zoid force makes the humans fall. Metal fists and servos blazing, Iron Kong goes about racing, tearing down the city with might, the cries of the humans in fright. Show no mercy, Lord Iron Kong. Call a war march, ring the war gong. Missiles, lasers, and rocket song. The puny humans won't last long. Cities fall as the mountains shake. Mighty Iron Kong brings the quake. Pounding fists and 9 riders lead the Gold Zoid Army's great war creed. Warning, Reds attack. Old Zoid allies carve the war track. Now the red and the golds must fight. Human cunning turns the Zoid might. Show no mercy, Lord Iron Kong. Call a war march, ring the war gong. Missiles, lasers, and rocket song. The puny humans won't last long. Iron Kong sees now his new foe. Ultrasaurus makes the force show. Leader against leader in war. Red and gold Zoid hatred is raw. Show no mercy, Lord Iron Kong. Call a war march, ring the war gong. Missiles, lasers, and rocket song. The puny humans won't last long. Won't last long. Origins of the Persian command protection over all armies come to force fight Valkyrie, but without warning Reds attack.
Old Zoid allies caught the war threat. Now the red and the gold must fight. New and cunning turns to Zoid light. Fallon Kong sees now his new foe. Ultrasaurus makes the force show. Leader against leader in war. Red and gold Zoid hatred is raw. Iron Kong sees now his new foe. Ultrasaurus makes the force show. Leader against leader in war. Red and gold Zoid hatred is raw.
Show no mercy, Lord Iron Kong. Call a war march, ring the war gong. Missiles, lasers, and rocket song. The puny human